Good evening, guys. Can you all hear me? Someone confirm. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Oh, fine. Thank you. Okay, let's start. Guys, quickly start doing the questions. I hope all of y'all have done the questions. I hope y'all have at least y'all are done with the questions so that I can just start the discussion. Okay, y'all had like 2 days or something, right, to do the question. Fine. Let's start directly because we have only 2 hours and we have 3 full questions to do. Yeah, fine. So I say here, question number 5. State 2 parties who uses accounting information. Okay, so guys, see here, there are different users, right? There are so many users who will use your accounting information, whatever information you're doing. There are so many users who are going to use them. Can you all send the answers, examples? Can you all quickly send me through the chat box? Who will use the information which you are going to provide? Who is going to use it? There are so many. Okay, yes guys, you can say managers, government, competitors, owners, shareholders. So everyone, guys, you don't say stakeholders. Okay, if you say stakeholders, another name for users only stakeholders. So they are asking different types of stakeholders. So if you give the answer stakeholder, I don't think they will give you marks. Stakeholders only, guys, you have owners, shareholders, employees, managers. We call them stakeholders, or we say users, not this users. We are talking about this user. Okay, we say users, or we say, guys, stakeholders. So these are the people who needs accounting information. Stakeholders, you divide it into 2. I will quickly show you if you want. Okay, because some students have given me the answer as stakeholder. I don't think you're going to get marks if you give like that. Now see, guys, if you take stakeholders, wait, okay, if you take stakeholders only, you divide it as internal and external. Internal, you have managers and employees, while external, you will have investors, customers, competitors, government, financial institution. So all of these people only need your accounting information. So anyone you write, that's correct, but don't write stakeholder as the answer. Okay, so now guys, let's continue. Yes, exactly. Fine. Wait. Wait, just give me 1 minute. Okay. Now see here, guys, next question. Write the transactions which affects only assets in the accounting equation. Even customers can. Guys, see here, what is the transaction which affects only assets? That means it won't affect equity or it won't affect your liability. Soon send me transactions. We'll see if you're correct. Okay, purchase of machinery. Very good. Purchase of goods on cash basis. That's correct. Okay. What else? No drawings cannot be the answer. On introduce additional capital cannot be the answer. What else, guys? Purchase goods for cash, correct. Purchase machinery, correct. Sale of stock on credit cannot be the answer. Paying electricity cannot be the answer. Purchase of distribution vehicle, yes, that's correct. Another answer I have got. Very good, Lukman. Receive cash from debtors. You receive cash from debtors. Even that's correct. Even Maryam have sent it. Okay, paying bank loan is not the correct answer. Purchase equipment on cash basis, correct answer. Invested capital, not correct. Incorrect, guys. Guys, some of y'all are just sending me transactions. Please understand, all the transactions will not come as the answer. You should understand the answer which you're sending me will only affect assets. It won't affect equity. It won't affect your liability. Okay, so it should only affect your asset. That's it. Even selling non-current asset will not come. Okay, so guys, see here. Now there are the three answers you can write. Three answers you can write. Write a transaction which affects. If you all want write all three and keep, but they are just asking you only one. The first one you can say is purchase goods for cash. Okay, you have purchased goods or stocks. You have purchased goods or stocks for cash. So I'll write here. This is the first one you can say. Purchase. I'll explain, okay? Purchase goods for cash. You're buying goods for cash. Second one, you can say, guys, purchase motor vehicle, or you can say machine, office equipment, any non-current asset. I'll say here purchase machinery, or you can say motor vehicle, any non-current asset, okay? I'll explain how to do it in the accounting equation. You can say equipment, any non-current asset. So any example, correct answer, okay, in cash. And the last answer you can give is, the third one, cash received. You're receiving cash from trade receivable. Okay, cash received from trade receivable can be the other answer you give. So guys, see here, all three of these will not affect any other except for your asset. I will show you in the accounting equation what I'm telling you right now. Okay, so your basic accounting equation. So this is question number 5. Don't just look at the screen and wait. Take a book and write, okay? If not, no use of coming class. You have to write, then only you will understand better. So guys, see here, your basic accounting equation is asset equals equity plus liability. No, guys. Okay, now guys, see here, when you purchase goods, your goods stocks increases. Stock is an asset. Because of that, your asset increase. Let's say it's 10,000. So you're buying your stocks, guys. When you buy your stock, what happens? Your asset increases by 10,000. Why? Because your stocks are increasing, or we say goods, they are increasing. And then guys, in order to buy stocks, you're paying cash. So your cash reduces. Cash is also an asset. So because of that, your cash is reducing. Cash is also an asset. Because of that, what happens? Your cash reduces. See, it's only affecting your asset. This answer is only affecting your asset. That's why it's correct. Then the second one, you're buying machine, guys, motor vehicle, equipment. These are non-current assets. When you buy non-current assets, what happens? Your assets will increase. Let's say it's 150,000. You buy non-current asset. What happens, guys? Your asset increases. So I'll just put in bracket due to non-current asset. It can be machine, it can be office equipment, furniture, anything. Any non-current asset. Guys, when you buy, you have to pay cash. When you pay cash, again, your asset reduces. When you pay cash, again, your asset reduces. So guys, see here, even this is only affecting your asset. In this equation, only asset is affected. That's why we gave that answer. And the third one, guys, you're receiving cash from trade receivable. Let's say you receive 20,000. When you receive, guys, your cash will increase. Cash is an asset. Because of that, your asset increases. And then, guys, when you receive money from trade receivable, your trade receivable, why did I write trade receivable? Wait, I should have said debtor. Sorry, guys, in A levels only we say trade receivable. You all can say debtor. For y'all, they use debtor. Okay. So, guys, see here, you are receiving money from debtor. By the way, trade receivable is also correct. Okay, trade receivable is also correct, but that's the new term which you will study when you go to A levels. Okay, guys, when you receive money from debtor, your debtor reduces. Okay, debtor is an asset because hereafter he don't have to pay you. Once he pays you, he don't have to pay you. Because of that, his value reduces. The amount you should receive from him reduces. Because of that, asset reduces. Why? Due to trade receipt, due to debtor. Okay, due to debtor, what happens? Your asset will reduce. Okay, because he's giving you the money. Once he pays you the money, he does not have to pay you again. So the amount he has to pay you in the future reduces. That's why I reduced my debtor. Okay, because debtor means receivable. No. So once you receive, I have to take it out. So the answer for question B, I hope you all are clear. Now go to the next one. Following two transactions occurred in a retail business. Okay, what is the journal entry? Journal entry means double entry. When they say journal entry, they are asking about the double entry. Okay, so guys, next question, part A. What is the double entry when you take a loan? Guys, don't ever memorize double entries. Please make sure you understand and do it. Okay, memorizing will not help you in the exam because there are so many things. If you start to memorize, it will be no end. Okay, so guys, when you receive money, when you're taking a bank loan, you're going to receive money, right? So when you receive money, what happens to your cash? Your cash increases. Cash increases. Cash is an asset. Because of that, asset increases. Asset increases. What's the double entry principle? Debit side. Asset increases. Double entry principle is debit side. Okay. And then, no guys, journal entry means double entry. Journal entry means double entry. Okay. It is not. Now see here, when they say journal, when they just say journal, they are talking about sales journal, purchase journal. When they just say journal, okay? When they say journal entry, they are talking about double entry. Another name for journal entry is double entry. Are you clear? Okay, so guys, you will debit your cash book and then where should you credit? You are receiving a bank loan. Your liability increases. When your liability increases, it's credit side. So go and credit your bank loan. When you take a bank loan, guys, your liability will increase. So go and credit your bank loan. So that's done. Go to the next one. Trade goods worth 6,000 sold to Nimal on credit. Guys, you're selling trade goods on credit. When you sell trade goods on credit, whom do you create? When you sell trade goods on credit, whom do you create? Debtor. Guys, when you sell trade goods on credit, you create debtor. When you purchase trade goods on credit, whom do you create? Creditor. When you purchase trade goods on credit, you create creditor. Can you all send me the double entry for the B part? Soon send me the double entry. Let's see whether your answers are correct. You are selling goods to whom? You're selling goods to Nimal. They're asking the double entry to record it. You're selling goods to Nimal. How to record? Do you write debtor or do you write the name? How do you write? You write debtor or write the name? Okay, you write the name. Okay, so then guys, see here, Nimal is your debtor. So you will debit Nimal. Guys, if you want to be in the safe side, just write in the bracket debtor. Okay, if you want to be in the safe side, write it in the bracket debtor. Okay, so guys, Nimal is a debtor. So you debit your debtor. How much are you selling? You're selling 6,000. So debit your debtor, and then guys, it is a sales. Sales is an income to the business. Incomes debit or credit. Incomes are credit. Sales is an income to the business. So you have to credit your sales because your income increases. When income increases, it's credit side. When income increases, it's going to be credit side. Guys, when you give double entries, if you give without the value, 0 marks. Simple as that. For double entries, guys, it's incomplete without the value. So don't ever waste your marks by just giving the debit and credit without the values. You are not going to get any marks. Okay, is stock credit Nimal debit wrong? No, dear. Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong because you do not have a stock account. Even the last class I explained y'all, guys, you don't have in accounting stock account. When you purchase, you have purchase account. When you sell, you have sales account. When you do double entry system, you purchase, you have purchase account. When you sell, you have sales account. Touch it. We are not purchasing here, we are selling, no dear. So how can you write purchase account? When you purchase only, you have purchase account. When you sell, you have sales account. Clear? Miss, in the exam, can we do T account format for ledgers? No, you have to do the table format. Guys, when it comes to your O levels, you have to do the table format. Once you go to your A levels, guys, you don't have to do table format. But for O levels, you have to do table format because I think they will give you half mark for the format. I asked some the people, the teachers who mark the papers, so they said they might give half mark for the table format. So I know it's useless, wasting time, but we have no other option. Okay, yeah, for every T account, I think you have to use the table format. Okay. So now, guys, let's go to the next one. The following accounting information of Tharindu business, which sells computers. What is the first thing that should come to your head? Which sells computers? Come on, guys. What is the first thing that should come to your head? Soon tell me. This is a business who sells computers. Yeah, very good. Computer is their trade stock. Guys, whenever you read the question, be careful. Okay, you should first of all find out what type of business are they. Now, guys, in this business, they are selling computers. That means computer is their trade stock. That is the first thing. Or trade good. We say trade good. That means their main purpose good. They have started this business to buy and sell computer. That's what they are giving. Guys, it's very important you find out, you make sure you get the idea of that. Okay, when you are reading the question, always identify what type of business are they doing. Okay, because then only you can find what is the business trade good. Okay. Now let's start. Guys, don't ever waste your time reading this. Okay, always when you are doing a question, any exam, any paper, when you are doing the question, always start with the requirement. Read what they are asking you to do. Okay, first of all, read the requirements properly, then read the question. You know why? Because once you start reading the question, then you read the requirement, you are going to read it twice. But if you read the question, then go and, if you read the requirement, then go and read the question, you can directly get the answer. But if you first of all read this and then go here, you should come back again here. So you're wasting time. So always when it comes to even MCQ question, read the requirement first, then come to the question. Okay. Let's start. Guys, they are telling you to describe each transaction with the related amounts. Even if they don't use the word with the related amounts, when you're describing, you have to give the value. You have to give. You can't just say sold goods on credit, purchase goods on credit. No, guys, you have to give the value when you're describing a sentence. Okay. And then they're asking you to calculate the opening equity because they haven't given here. And then they're asking you to calculate the value of current asset, non-current liability, and equity. Okay, guys, first of all, tell me equipment. What element is equipment? Current asset, non-current asset, what? So tell me. Equipment. It's a non-current asset. Yes, very good. Guys, equipment is a non-current asset. So I'll write here non-current asset. That way it will be easy for me. Stocks. Soon. Answer quickly. Stocks are current assets. That's your trade good. No, guys, it's current asset. Data, current asset. Very good. Okay, cash, current asset. Cash also current asset. Bank loan, non-current liability. That's correct. Bank loan is a non-current liability. Then the next one, creditor, current liability. So we have found out every summary. All we have to do is get the final answer. Okay, so to get this answer, guys, to get this answer, what we have to do, we have to add all the current asset total and the total non-current liability and the total equity. You will get the answer for question number 2. Okay, now let's start. First of all, we'll start describing one by one. Okay, we'll start describing one by one. Describe for each transaction with the related amounts. Do you all want to unmute and answer? Do you all want to unmute and answer? If I call out by names, can you all unmute and answer or don't? Okay, don't. Fine. Okay, if you all know the answer, just raise your hand. Fine. Then the students who wants to unmute can unmute. Fine. Let's make it a bit interesting. Okay. Now, guys, we'll see the first one. Who knows the answer? Raise your hand. Who can unmute? You should be able to unmute if you're raising hand. Okay. The first one, they are saying here, your stocks are increasing as well as your creditor is increasing. Okay, stock increases as well as creditor increases. Sumaya Akbar, can you tell me how to write it? Sumaya Akbar, quickly.
Sold stock on credit.
But here the stock is increasing.
Purchasing stocks on credit.
Purchase stocks on credit. Is that the complete sentence?
Worth of 12,000.
Yes, very good. You should say, guys, purchase, or you can say stocks, you can say goods, all are same meaning. Purchase goods on credit, rupees. How much? Rupees 12,000. You say purchase goods on credit, rupees 12,000. See, guys, your stocks are increasing. Stocks, your goods are increasing. Your goods are increasing because you have purchased. Because you have purchased, your goods are increasing. If you have sold, your goods should reduce. But here it's increasing. That's why we say it's a purchase. Okay, and then if you see here, guys, not only your goods are increasing, your creditor increases. What did I tell you all? Creditors are created due to a credit purchase. Only when you make a credit purchase, you create creditor. That's why we come to a conclusion, this is not a cash purchase, because if it's a cash purchase, the cash would have been affected. Here the cash is not changing. We have come to a conclusion, this is not a cash purchase, this is a credit purchase. So that's why we say, guys, purchase goods on credit, rupees 12,000. If it is cash purchase, they would have reduced the cash. They didn't reduce the cash. Okay. Now go to the second one. Who can answer? Raise your hand. Number 2. Guys, see here, your cash is reducing 9,000. Equity reduces 1,000, while your bank loan is reducing by 8,000. Okay, we'll see. We'll ask. Okay, only if you have raised your hand, others you all don't know the answer, guys. If you all are going to get it wrong, it's okay. There's no problem at all. Okay, fine. Bilal, can you unmute and tell me what is the how did you write this? Bilal, can you unmute and tell me how did you write this? Okay, he's not here. Rashida Rushdi, how did you write it? Rashida? Come on, guys. If you have raised your hand, you should unmute. Yes?
Paid bank loan 8,000 with bank loan interest 1,000.
Okay, very good. So she says, guys, paid bank loan rupees 8,000 and bank loan interest 1,000. So that is one way to answer. Guys, you have paid bank loan. How much you have paid bank loan? See, your bank loan is reducing by 8,000. So you have paid bank loan 8,000 and bank loan interest. You have paid bank loan interest 1,000. That is one way to give the answer. Can someone tell me another way to give this answer? Where
Paid bank loan 8,000 including 1,000 interest.
Again.
Paid bank loan 8,000 including 1,000 rupees interest.
You are doing there is small mistake you are doing. Anyone else?
Paid bank loan rupees 9,000 including 1,000 interest rate.
Okay, do you call it bank loan? The wording you put is wrong, dear. Anyone else?
Interest.
Bank.
Bank loan installment 9,000.
Okay, yeah, continue.
The bank loan.
No, the student who told that
Paid
paid.
bank loan installment along with paying bank loan installment 9,000 along with the interest of 1,000.
Okay, guys, the correct answer is
Madam.
paid bank loan installment rupees 9,000 including 1,000 interest. You should use the word including, because you don't say pay. If you are including the interest, you don't say bank loan. You call it bank loan installment. When you say including interest, you don't say bank loan. We call it bank loan installment. So we will say paid bank loan installment 9,000 including interest. Including interest rupees 1,000. Guys, remember, you have bank loan installment. It's like a package. What element is bank loan installment? What element? Asset, liability, income, or expense? Bank loan installment, what element do you think it is? Soon.
Expense.
Liability.
No. Installment.
Miss,
What
can you
is-
explain this question again?
Non-current
Yes.
liability.
Sorry?
Can you explain this part again?
Yes, I will. What is the element for bank loan installment?
Current
Guys,
liability.
Installment and interest.
Guys, actually bank loan installment is not an element. It's not an element. Why? Because bank loan installment has two components. One is the bank loan and the other one is the interest. Okay? In bank loan is a liability and interest is an expense. So you cannot say bank loan installment is a liability. That's wrong, because bank loan installment includes interest. So if someone asks you what element is a bank loan installment, it should be nothing. That is, it's not an element, because bank loan installment in this example, it's 9,000. It includes bank loan of 8,000 while interest of 1,000. Okay, so guys, see here, when you pay bank loan, your liability reduces. When you pay bank loan, your liability reduces. Okay, so that's why they have gone and reduced the bank loan, because the liability is reducing once you pay. Okay, bank loan installment is 9,000. Bank loan installment always includes interest and bank loan. Okay, so that's why I use the word paid bank loan installment 9,000 including interest of 1,000. When you use the word installment, you should say including interest, because installment always includes interest. So guys, once you pay the bank loan, your bank loan reduces. That's why I reduce it here. And then guys, you're paying interest. Interest is an expense. Your expense increases. When expense increases, you know the equation, equity reduces. Expense will reduce your equity. So because of that, you have to deduct it from equity. When you pay for an expense, expense increases. Expense and equity is negatively related. Your equity reduces. Guys, totally how much are you paying? You're paying 1,000 interest, 8,000 bank loan. Totally you're paying 9,000. That's why our cash is reducing by 9,000. So we say, guys, paid bank loan installment 9,000 including interest of 1,000. Or you can say paid bank loan 8,000, interest 1,000. Separately you can say, or you can use the word installment. If you use the word installment, you have to say 9,000. You can't say bank loan 9,000. Bank loan only 8,000. Bank loan installment only 9,000. I hope all of you all are clear now. Okay. Now go to the third one. See guys, the third one, your debtor is reducing by 10,000. Cash increases by 8,000 while your equity also reduces by 2,000. Okay, this is also a good adjustment. Actually here there are good adjustments. Yeah, fine. Rafsa, can you tell me how you wrote? Rafsa?
Cash received from debtor 8,000 and discount allowed rupees 2,000.
Very good. So she says, guys, you're receiving cash, okay? Cash received from debtor, you're receiving cash rupees 8,000. Cash received, guys, please mute yourself. Cash received from debtor 8,000 and discount allowed. And discount allowed, okay, is rupees 2,000. Anyone who can tell in a different way without you telling like this, like for bank loan installment? Anyone who can tell in a different way? Okay, Khadija, can you tell?
Receive rupees 10,000 from debtors, including rupees 2,000 discount.
No. If you are only receiving 8,000, dear, you are not receiving 10,000. If you are receiving 10,000, why have they increased cash by 8,000? Only 8,000 you are receiving. Who can tell it in a different way? Guys, you are receiving cash 8,000 and discount allowed is how much? 2,000. But you can tell it in a different way. Instead of like that, guys, cash and discount. When you take cash and discount, what does it give? Now here it's like this, no, bank loan plus interest, the installment, no, cash plus discount. What do you call it?
Discount allowed.
Yeah, now see here, guys, see here, cash received plus discount allowed. Okay, what do you call both together? Now you're receiving cash 8,000, discount allowed is 2,000. 2,000, oh, yeah, 2,000. So then, guys, what do you call these two together?
Settled amount.
Settled amount. Very good, guys. We call this the settled amount. Settled debtor. Now, guys, see here for the students who didn't know this, guys, they can test you this. Okay, they can test you because it's there in past paper. Guys, see here, you are receiving cash 8,000, discount allowed is 2,000. We call this together 10,000. We say the settled amount. This is the settled amount. You have totally settled 10,000. You have totally settled 10,000, including discount of 2,000. That means you have received cash. How much? You have received cash. How much? 8,000. So guys, the next way to answer this, I hope you all are writing all the methods. You can say, guys, set debtor. Debtor only settled, you know. So you can say debtor settled. Debtor settled how much? Debtor settled rupees 10,000. Rupees 10,000. And discount allowed is how much? Discount allowed is 2,000. Guys, when they use the word settled, always it is including discount and cash. When they say settled, it's always cash plus discount. So you can say, guys, debtor settled rupees 10,000 and discount allowed 2,000. That means you should understand cash is 8,000. Out of 10,000, if discount allowed is 2,000, then you have only received cash 8,000. Now, guys, settled means the total amount the debtor is settling you, not only the cash. When they say settled, it doesn't mean you're getting cash 10,000. Guys, the debtor is settling 10,000. How? He should give you 10,000. You're telling your debtor, listen, debtor, you have to give 10,000. You have to give 10,000. Out of that, I will give you 2,000 discount. So when the business gives 2,000 discount, your debtor only have to pay you 8,000. So totally you're settling how much? Totally your debtor is settling 10,000. Even though he only gave you 8,000, he is totally settling 10,000. Okay. So one student is asking, can be right? Can be right like this? Receive cash from debtor 10,000 including discount allowed? No, dear. You're receiving cash only 8,000. You can't say receive cash 10,000. That's totally wrong because you're only receiving 8,000. If you are telling 10,000, you should always use the word settled. When you're using settled, that means it includes cash and discount. Okay, when you say cash received, it is only 8,000. No, guys, in your exam, don't ever write two answers. Only write one. I'm writing two answers because one student might have wrote in a one way, the other one might have wrote in another way. So I'm just writing both answers for you all to understand. Receive cash from debtor, including a discount allowed. No, Nuha. You have 8,000 received, then you can't use the word including. Then you should say and discount allowed is 2,000. Okay, receive cash 8,000 by debtor after allowing 20% discount. Very good, Lukman. Even that's correct. That's a very good way to answer. Okay. So guys, I hope you all are clear. Say here, when you receive cash, your cash increases. Your cash increases. That's why you have to go and add your cash. Your cash increases. And then guys, when there is a discount is where, guys, you're telling your debtor, listen debtor, you don't have to pay me 10,000. You can only pay me 8,000 because you are paying early. I'm giving you 2,000 discount. Since the debtor is paying early, you're giving him a discount. So he have to only give you 8,000 now. So then guys, usually we say discount allows and discount receives are cash discounts. What's another word for cash discount? What is the other word for cash discount? Soon, tell me. Another way to say cash discount? No, trade discount is different. What do you call these types of discount? Discount allowed and discount received. What do you call them? That is another way to say cash discount, or we say yes. No. What do you say? As we say early settlement discounts. You all might have studied. This is there in the book, right? Guys, cash discount. We say cash discount, or we say, guys, early settlement discount. Early settlement. Usually, this discount is given only when they are settling early. Usually, these discounts are given only when the customer or the person who have to pay the money settles it early. So the cash discount or early settlement discount is divided into two: discount allowed and discount received. Okay, discount allowed is an expense, while discount received is an income. Okay, because guys, discount allowed is you're giving discount to the debtor. Discount received is you're receiving discount from the creditor. So when you give a discount, it's an expense for you. Okay, and when you receive a discount, it's an income for you. You get what I'm saying? So that's why we call it early settlement discount. The more early you settle, the discount you get. So when you settle early, you will get a discount. Early settlement discount. Discount allowed expense reduces equity. Okay, reduces equity. While discount received is an income which increases your equity. Okay, so I hope I gave a small idea for the students who didn't know what's discount allowed and discount received, because some were asking me. That's why, because it's important. They will, however, test you. Okay, guys, sorry about that power cut. Okay, so guys, can you all hear me now? Can you all hear me now? Oh, okay, fine. So guys, I hope you all understood what are early settlement discounts, because they will test you, however. Okay, so now let's continue. See, that's why when you get a discount, you're giving a discount. If you're giving a discount, it's discount allowed. If you're giving a discount, it's discount allowed. So discount allowed is an expense. Expense increases, your equity reduces. When you give a discount, it's discount allowed. Because of that, your expense increases. When expense increases, your equity will decrease. Okay. So then after that, see here, you're receiving cash 8,000. When you're receiving cash 8,000, your cash increases. That's why I go and plus it here. And then totally how much are you settling? You're settling cash plus discount. Totally you're settling 10,000, and your debtor reduces by 10,000, because totally you're settling how much? You're settling 10,000. Guys, it's important you know that. If you have no idea about this, you better study before you go to the exam. Okay. Now go to the last one. Here, guys, actually in this question, the last three adjustments are really good. So if you all can answer that, that means it's good. Okay, the last one. See here, your stock is reducing, as well as your debtor cash is increasing and equity increases. Who can answer this? Who can answer this? Okay, let's see. Fine. We'll ask. Nuha Nazim, can you unmute and tell how did you write it?
Sold goods worth of 5,000 to 7,500.
That's it. Sold goods costing 5,000 for rupees 7,500. If you want to finish it completely, what you can say? By what are you selling? Cash or credit?
On cash.
On cash. Even if you don't say, it's okay, because guys, if you're silent, that means you're selling in cash. Okay. So guys, see here. You can say here sold goods. How do I know it's sold goods? Because your stocks are reducing. If your stocks are reducing, that is because you have sold it. So guys, you can say here sold goods. Okay, what is the cost of the good? Your stock reduces by the cost. Why? Because you're selling at how much? You're selling for your cost is 5,000. Because of that, your stock reduces by 5,000, because you're selling it 5,000 worth of goods. So that's why I say here sold goods costing 5,000. For how much are you selling? You're selling for 7,500, because your cash increases by 7,500. You can say in cash. In cash. Guys, some of y'all, when you're writing this answer, y'all are writing profit and all. Guys, don't do that. Don't do that. If you are selling for 7,500 and the cost is 5,000, guys, don't need to write the profit. Anyone reading this will understand the profit is 2,500. So when you're describing the transaction, don't write profit 2,500. Lukman, it's better, Lukman, to write the way I have told here. You know why? Because for O levels, usually they expect the student to write like that. It's better you write without saying 50% and stuff. Okay, see here, you're selling goods. You're selling goods for how much? You're selling goods, the cost is 5,000. You're selling it for 7,500. So that means you're going to get a profit of 2,500. You do not have to specify the profit. They will know that. Anyone reading this will understand. So guys, in this question, you have learned two stuffs. One is the bank loan installment. Remember, the bank loan installment is not an element. It's not an element. Bank loan installment has two components, bank loan and interest. Bank loan is a liability, okay? And interest is going to be what? Interest is going to be an expense. Okay, so here the bank loan installment was how much? It was 10,000, no? 10,000. Liability was 9,000. and the interest was 1,000. And then guys, after that you all learned the other one, the settled value. Okay, so you can settle debtor as well as you can the debtor can settle as well as creditor also we can settle. Guys, if we are settling our creditor, someone tell me, when they use the word settled creditor, what are the two things does it include? Settled creditor. When they say settled creditor, what are the two things it includes? Here it's a miss. There is a connection, dear York. It should be 9,000. Sorry?
Discount received. Cash reduce and discount received.
Okay, you say cash paid. When they say settled, includes cash paid and discount received. Cash paid, it will include cash paid and discount received. Okay, so this is what settled creditor. When you settle creditor, guys, you have to pay cash, and guys, you will get a discount. You will get a discount. I hope y'all are clear. Okay, now let's continue with the next part. They are asking, guys, what is the opening equity? You know the opening asset. You know the opening liability. You can find the equity based on what equation? Using what equation? Asset minus, yes, guys, you can use asset minus equity, asset minus liability equation to get the answer for equity. You can use what? Asset minus liability equation. Okay, so you can find the total asset, deduct the total liability. Okay, from the asset you will get the equity. So guys, all you have to do is, these are the total of opening assets now. So you will add all the opening assets. You will add all the opening liabilities. And from the assets, once you deduct the liabilities, you are going to get the opening equity. What is the total of opening assets? Someone tell me. How much is it? Opening asset?
288,000.
288,000. I hope that's correct. 288,000, guys. If you add 200,000 plus 20 plus 40 plus 28, you get 288,000. And what's the total of liability?
181,000.
181,000. Your total liability is 181,000. That means, guys, your equity is going to be 107,000. So your answer is 107,000. That should be your final answer. 107,000 for question B part 1. B part 1. Okay. No, Shahim. Usually they are expecting for you to draw T account for everything. Not only for the main ones, they are expecting for everything. I know, but it's a little to draw for. But they are expecting, guys. Please mute yourself. Okay. So guys, see here. Let's go to the next one. The value of current asset, the value of non-current liability, and value of equity. All you have to do is, first of all, find the closing values. You find the closing values and then just add it. Now you know, guys, what is the opening equity. We found out it's 107,000. Okay, so now, guys, they are not asking the opening, they are asking the closing. So what you have to do is, first of all, find each and everything. Closing balances, then you have to add. Guys, what is the closing non-current asset? They are not asking that. No, they are only asking current asset. So don't waste time. What's the closing stock? How much is the closing stock? Send me the answers. What the closing stock value? Soon. $12,000. Okay, 12,000. Okay, others just check. Okay, I'm just writing one student's answer. Then your debtor's value 30,000. Okay, so your debtor is how much? 30,000. Then cash. Soon take cash. How much is cash? Closing cash. Add it soon and tell. Cash. Soon tell me y'all. 36,500. Others just check. Okay, I'm just copying one student's answer. 36,500. So 36,500 plus 30,000 gives you 66,500. 66,500 plus 12,000 will give you how much? Yeah, the stock is wrong, no? The stock should be 27,000, I think. Okay. So guys, what is the total when you add all? When you add all, what's the total? 27 plus 30 plus 36,500. Is it, are you all getting it as 91,500 or 71,500? 88,000? I think I better use the calculator, and quickly get the answer, because each one of you are giving different answers. Come on, guys. Addition, subtraction. 27 plus 30 plus 36.5. 93,500. Just give me 1 minute. I'll confirm everything because I have doubt now. 12 minus 5, 27, plus 40 minus 10, then plus 28 minus 9 plus 8 minus 7.5. Yeah, there are mistakes, guys. Wait. I'll confirm one by one, okay? 20, guys, don't do calculation mistake. This is correct. 27,000 is correct, okay? And then the next one, 30,000 is correct. I think 28 plus minus 9 plus 8 plus 7.5. It should be 34.5, right? 34,500. Yes, your cash is wrong. It should be, guys, 34,500. Okay. So then after that, 34,500 plus 30 plus 27. That's 91,500. The correct answer is 91,500. Come on, guys. Y'all haven't calculated properly. It should be 91,500. Good time I calculated once again. Okay, guys, non-current liability, that's easy. The bank loan is only non-current liability. So that's going to be 150,000 minus 8,000. That will be 142,000. That's going to be how much? 142,000 is the answer for the second one. Okay, then the next one. They're asking your closing equity, right? So just get the closing equity by adding the equity column. By adding what column? Your equity column. So what's the closing equity? If you add all these, is it 106,500? 106,000, yes, 106,500. If you add the equity column, you get 106,500. 106,500 once you add the equity column. Okay, so guys, that's done. Now let's quickly go to the next one. We have a lot to do. Okay, the next question, they are asking you to draw the purchase journal of Kumara's business for the month of May and then post them into ledger accounts. Quickly draw your purchase journal, guys. Draw your purchase journal. Okay, so I'll just copy paste from the formats I have. But draw the formats which they have given in your book, okay? Don't draw just the simple ones. Whatever the format your book it has given, just draw that. Okay, so purchase journal. So I'll just take from this. Fine. Purchase journal. I don't think you need this much, but I'll just copy paste here. Guys, tell me, purchase journal, what type of transactions do you record in purchase journal? What type of
purchase.
No, credit
Purchase.
Credit purchase. Continue. It can be non-current asset also. No. When you are telling, you should be careful. Credit purchase of what?
Stock.
Very good. Guys, you can say credit purchase of trade good. In purchase journal, you only record credit purchase of trade good, not non-current asset, not anything else. It's always credit purchase of trade goods, your main purpose good. We say the trade good. Okay, so now guys, out of this, first of all, no, you can't say current asset, you should say trade good. Okay, first of all, can you all find me one by one? What is your trade good here? How can you find? Can someone give a hint? How to find whether it's a trade good or not?
By the heading.
No. But here, no heading, no dear. They haven't told what type of business. So how to find?
They just give
Very good. The source document, guys, through the source document, you can find out it's a credit purchase of trade good or not. Guys, if it's a credit purchase of trade good, what is the source document? What's the source document for credit purchase of trade good? Purchase invoice. The source document is purchase invoice. Now let's start one by one. Okay, the source document will be purchase invoice. Now see here, they are specifically telling the first one, credit purchase from Ruan of 20 packets of biscuit at 150 each. So guys, Ruan, you're making a credit purchase. So here there should be an invoice. Okay, that's a mistake. They haven't given the word invoice. So say here on 5th of March. So quickly start doing, guys. 5th of March, you're making a credit purchase. What's the invoice number? 512. From whom are you buying? From Ruan. Okay, you're making a credit purchase from Ruan. See here, you're buying how many packets? You're buying 20 packets of biscuit. For each, how much? Each 150. So 20 into 150, what's the total value? 3,000. 20 into 150, it is 3,000. Trade goods means the main purpose good. If I have started a stationery business, for me, stationery is the trade good. If I have started a motor vehicle business, for me, motor vehicle is a trade good. Trade good is the main purpose good. What is the purpose you started the business? In order to sell your trade good. Now, guys, next one. April 5th, okay? So, no, I'm telling the dates wrong. It's actually May 4th, okay? So, guys, see here, what is happening? You have purchased 50 exercise books at rupees 35 each. Will it come? Yes or no? Will it come? Yes or no? So tell me, why not? Cash. Very good. They use the word receipt. Guys, if they have used the word receipt, you should understand it's not a cash, but it shouldn't be receipt, no. It should be voucher. That's a mistake, right? But guys, but it should be voucher. It should be voucher. It's a mistake there. It should be voucher, not receipt. Okay, because see here, you have purchased. No, guys, when you purchase, money goes out. That's a small mistake. It should be voucher, not receipt. Okay, we made the paper at the last moment. That's why we got late to give the paper to you all, because it was a rush. Okay, it should be actually voucher, guys, not a receipt. So guys, now you should understand here they are giving voucher, right? If they have given voucher, you should understand it's not a credit purchase, it's a cash purchase. It's a cash purchase. Okay, wait a minute, I'll quickly change. Wait, I'll do that later. Fine. Now let's continue. The next one. So the second one will not come. Don't just record everything because it's given. Okay, you should think. Next one, journal voucher. Will it come? Yes or no?
No.
Will it come? No. Guys, here you have made, here it won't come because journal voucher means general journal. Here you have purchased 2 shelves of good. Guys, 2 shelves of good for the use of business. And here, guys, you have purchased on credit, but be careful. They are specifically saying journal voucher. When they say journal voucher, yes, you're buying 2 shelves. When you buy 2 shelves, it's a non-current asset. Non-current asset purchased on credit. You all know the prime entry book is general journal. When you purchase non-current asset on credit, the prime entry book is general journal and the source document is journal voucher. So that is not that will not come in purchase journal. No and no. Okay, so then guys, go to the next one. They have given a hint. By this only you make the decision. Next one, credit purchase from Aurelia business 50 kilogram of rice at 70 each. See, they say invoice. Then you should understand it's a credit purchase because they have given the invoice. It's 15th May. Okay, so 15th May, you have made a purchase from whom? You have purchased from Aurelia and it's 818. So write that 818 and here Aurelia. Okay, so you have purchased. What is the value here? They say 50 kilograms each at 70. 50 each at 70. Some of y'all are asking me for the tute. The tute is there in the if you go to the YouTube channel, guys, in the description link, below the video, the link you can see in the description, you can download the tute. Okay. So fine. Now see here, it's 3,500. So that's done. Next one, will it come? Yes or no? It's invoice. Will it come?
No.
Why not?
Sales.
It's sales. Very good, guys. It's not a purchase here. It's a sales. It won't come. Even though they have given invoice. Invoice can be purchase invoice as well as it can be sales invoice. Since you're selling here, it's sales invoice. So that's it. What is the double entry for purchasing non-current asset on credit? Nuha, the double entry now, let's say shelves are furnitures. Now, example for this one. Okay, so when you purchase 2 shelves, the double entry is furniture debit, and then the supplier who Dambro. So Dambro Limited or something you have to credit because it's a liability. You're purchasing on credit, no? So you will debit your furniture and credit your furniture supplier. You don't say creditor. When you purchase non-current asset on credit, you don't say creditor. You write the name of the supplier. Okay, why can't we record exercise book? Because Shakina, it's voucher. It's voucher here. So when you it is not a credit purchase, dear. It's a cash purchase. Since it's a cash purchase, you cannot write here. Wait, I'll quickly change so this should be invoice, guys. If you all have taken a hard copy, guys, make sure you all write here. It should be invoice here. And then this should be not receipt, this should be voucher number because you are paying money. Okay, that's it. Fine, I'll save this. Okay, now let's continue. Next part. Rafsa, it's depending. Some questions, they don't give you the source document. Okay, some questions you just have to find if it's a credit purchase and if they give a name, credit purchase from Ruan, from Namal. If they give a name, then you should understand it's a credit purchase, even if they don't tell you, or they will directly tell you credit purchase of trade good. Okay, if not, they will give you the business type. They will say, okay, this is a stationery business. So when you purchase pencils, papers, you should understand those are trade goods because you're a stationery business. That's how you identify. Okay, now guys, you have taken the total of purchase journal. What do you write here? The total, what will you write there? What will you write? 6,500.
Debited to purchase account.
Debit to purchase account. Guys, see here, you debit this to purchase account. So you will say here, debitor to purchase account. I think I will take this there. Okay, so debitor to purchase account. Okay, where did it go? Okay. So now see here, what you have to do, guys, Ruan, Aurelia, these are creditors. So because they are creditors, you have to open each separate account. For Ruan, one account, okay? And then for Aurelia, you have to open another account. And then you have to open a purchase account. So this is not needed, okay? So guys, this is how you have to open ledger account. Now, when you are purchasing, guys, purchase account, you will always record the total. That is 6,500. and you will say creditor on the May, month of May. Okay, so you will say here May. Fine. May is 31st, no? May 31st, right? Okay. So guys, you will say here creditor. And then after that, you will record one by one in Aurelia's account. Aurelia is a creditor. So when you make a purchase, you should credit your creditor. You will record Aurelia for Aurelia 3,500, and you will record for Ruan how much? 3,000. This is how you transfer to ledger. Guys, you can't draw this ledger in your final exam. You have to draw the ledger which is shown in your textbook. Okay, please understand. I just took it from this one. Miss, why can't we record the third transaction here? Because the third transaction, 1, 2, 3. You're buying shelves. Shelves are non-current asset. And how do I identify? It's journal voucher. If you can't remember that, if you have no idea the shelves are non-current asset, you see the source document. It's journal voucher. If it's journal voucher, the prime entry book is general journal and not purchase journal. Okay, so that's how we identify. Now guys, see, we are done with this question. I think we can continue. Yeah, I'll show you the table method which is given in your book, because some of y'all are asking me. Wait a minute, I will quickly show that. Okay, and wait. This is what I'm talking about. This is the table method which is given in your textbook. Okay, it's there in your textbook, guys. Just go and check. Okay, so you have to write it in this method when you're drawing ledger accounts, and not in this method. This is not the method you have to use. You have to draw this method. Okay, so you have, all of y'all have the textbook, right? Now guys, let's go to the next one. Question number 6. What is bank overdraft? Tell me. Shabinas, it's not no use, but then for your format, you just have to draw a small column. You don't write anything there. The ledger folio. Okay, guys, what is a bank overdraft? Anyone who can tell me what's a bank overdraft?
A loan which hasn't paid for a long time.
No, dear, that's not the correct way to say. What is a bank overdraft? Sorry?
Credit balance of bank account.
Okay, but I didn't get the proper definition.
Short-term loan given by the bank to the current account holder.
No, it's not long-term, it's short-term.
Short-term.
No, but then you can't give the definition like that. Anyone who can tell me a proper definition for overdraft? Because if you all give
Bank
like
allows
that,
their customers to issue checks for more than the existing balance in their current account.
Very good, Abdullah Nafal. Yeah, that's correct, guys. You have to, when you're giving what is a bank overdraft, you have to say it like this. This is a situation when the bank allows the customer to issue checks than the existing bank balance. Okay, if you want, I'll just show you the definition. For the students who don't know, you all can write it down. Guys, this is where there is a bank. Now, if you're a loyal customer, your bank will allow you to issue checks more than your existing balance. Let's say you have only 1,000 rupees in your bank. You have only 1,000 rupees in your bank. Then, guys, if you're a loyal customer, your bank will allow you to issue checks more than 1,000. But you have to pay later. So guys, if you ask me the correct definition, this is a situation where bank allows their customers to issue checks more than their existing balance in the current account. I have seen most of the time in your papers, they are asking the definition of overdraft. Okay, so guys, see here, this is where your bank is allowing you to take money more than the existing balance, but anyone doesn't get this. Only the loyal customers, the bank will let you to do that. Okay, so guys, that it is not long term, it is very, very short term, because within 1 to 2 weeks we have to pay back to the bank, as well as we have to pay with a big interest. Okay, interest is very high. Okay, so guys, we say, guys, this is the definition of overdraft. Okay, so So I hope you all are clear. What are the two elements of production cost? What are the two elements of production cost?
Prime cost and production overhead.
Very good.
Prime cost and factory
overhead. Okay. Yeah, overdraft facility is only given for current account holders. That's correct. Can we shortly say credit balance of bank account as overdraft? But that's not the full definition. Maybe they will give you half mark. Don't know. Okay, it depends. So guys, see here, what are the two elements of production cost? The main two elements are prime cost. I'll write here. Okay, prime cost is one element, and the other element we say, guys, production overhead. Production overhead. Okay, so guys, see here, prime cost is divided into three. What are they? Prime cost. Tell me.
Direct material, direct labor, and direct
expense.
Yeah, but you don't have to give that. Okay, I'm just giving you for your knowledge purpose. Direct material, direct labor, and direct other. These are the three items coming under prime cost: direct material, direct labor, and direct other expenses or other costs. Okay, and then guys, production overhead can be what? Indirect material, indirect labor, and indirect other. Okay, so you can say like that. Okay, so I hope you all are clear. But the correct answer for this question is prime cost and production overhead. The correct answer for this question is the two elements are prime cost and production overhead. Now go to the next question. They are asking you, guys, they have given information about the manufacturing business, and they are asking you what is the amount of flower vases produced for the month of May. And they're asking what is the direct material cost. Now guys, they have given you, you see, they have given you production cost. They have given you overhead, labor given, other given. Only thing is material is not given. You have to go backwards, guys. Usually, first of all, you take direct material, direct labor, direct other, then get the prime cost, then add the overhead, then get the total cost. Now, but in this question, you have to go backwards because they have given you, you know that, guys, you should take direct material, you should add the direct labor, you should add direct other cost. What do you get? What do you get?
Prime cost.
Prime cost. And the answer from the prime cost, you have to add the production overhead. What do you get? Total production cost. And then guys, from prime cost, when you add the production overhead, you will get the total production cost. So if you see, guys, in this question, what are the items they have given? Direct labor is given 15,000. So I'll put that 15,000. Okay, direct other cost is given 5,000. And then guys, the production overhead is given, that is 30,000. While your total production is given, which is 90,000. Guys, now what you have to do, you have to go backwards. Usually you go like this, no guys, but in this question, they have given you total production cost. So what you have to do, guys, you can't go that way, you have to go this way. Okay, in order to find this answer, because they are asking you the direct material. See here how to go that way. See guys, you know the total production cost, you know the overhead. How to find this? Production cost is 90. Overhead plus prime cost gives you production cost. Then how much is the prime cost? How much is the prime cost?
60,000.
60,000. Your prime cost will be how much, guys? Your prime cost is 60,000. Okay, how did I get that? 90 minus 30. 90 minus 30, I will get the answer here. 90 minus 30, that's going to be 60,000. So guys, our prime cost is 60,000. Now you know direct material plus direct labor plus direct other gives you prime cost. So if you want to go backwards, you will get your direct material. How to go backwards? So if 60,000 is prime cost, direct other is 5, direct labor 15. How much is the direct material?
40,000.
40,000.
40,000. How did you get that? 60 is the total prime cost. So when you take 60, you deduct direct labor 15,000. If you deduct the direct other 5,000, you will get the direct material, which is 40,000. You will get the direct material, guys, which is 40,000. Answer for question B is 40,000. Answer for question B is how much? 40,000. Okay, we didn't do the first question, I know. I just wanted to tell you all here, you don't go the frontwards, you have to go backwards to get this answer because they have given you this total production cost. So, first you have to find the prime cost. After you find the prime cost, you have to second find direct material, and that will give your answer. Then they're asking the amount of flower vases produced during the month. Now, for one flower, they are telling us cost of one flower is 60 rupees. How much is your total production cost? 90,000. Your total production cost is 90,000. One flower vase, the cost is 60 rupees. Then how many flower vases have you produced? How many flower vases have you produced?
Divide.
How many?
1,500.
1,500. Guys, you have produced 1,500 flower vases during the month of what's the month? May. During the month of May, you have produced how many flower vases? You have produced 1,500 flower vases during the month of May. Okay, so that's done. Now let's go to the next question. I hope you all are clear. Okay, some of you all were asking me about correction of errors. Here we go. So guys, correction of errors. Now, when you are going to do correction of errors, you have to draw the general journal. When they ask you to correct an error, you should always draw the general journal before correcting the error. Okay, so they are asking the journal entry. Now, you all know what's a journal entry. Journal entry means they are asking about the double entry. When they say journal entry, they are asking about what? The double entry. So what you have to do, let's quickly draw the general journal. You all also do that. Okay. Let's quickly draw the general journal. So general journal, how many columns you have? How many columns in a general journal? You will have a debit column, credit column. What else? Description column and debit. You have credit. And then what else? The date, description. Yeah. Now tell. Okay, description and
Debit
sorry?
credit.
Yeah, debit credit.
Description, date, ledger folio.
Do you need to write the journal voucher? Is there a column for that in your O levels? Have they given that? No. Yes or no? Just check your textbook.
It is there. Voice voucher.
Invoice number is
Description, LF, debit, credit.
So there is no journal voucher. No,
No.
right?
No.
Okay, fine. Because guys, based on your syllabus only, I have to teach you. So here you have date, but in this question, you don't need date. Okay, you don't need a date column because date column is not given. Okay. So, but then guys, the ledger folio column, some students ask me, Miss, is it a must to draw that? Guys, just to be in the safe side, just draw a very tiny column and put LF. That's enough. Okay. Okay, some of y'all are saying voucher number is there. I don't know. Just check your this one. Okay, I will just do the basic one. Y'all just check your textbook and then draw the same format. Okay. So guys, see here. I will say here, guys, description. Fine. Now see here, one by one, let's start recording. One by one, let's start recording. Now guys, see here, the first one. They say the trial balance prepared by Pereira Business as at 31st December 2018 did not tally. The difference was recorded in suspense account and later the following errors were revealed. Okay, the thing is, I'm telling, yeah, the voucher number, it should be there because that's the source document. No, so it will be there. The thing is, guys, when you go to A levels, these formats, the exact formats and all not important. But in O levels, they are giving marks for that. So you just make sure you are writing the same format given in the textbook. Okay. So now you might get just half mark for the formats and stuff. And now see here, you have to write the journal entries. Then you have to draw the suspense account. That's what they're asking, right? So you will draw the suspense account as well. Guys, don't do one by one. Make sure you draw both and keep. Okay, don't draw one by one separately. Make sure you draw both and keep. Now see, the trial balance did not tally. The difference was transferred to the suspense account. But they haven't given the difference. No, dear, no. Journal entries means double entry. When they just say, still you all have this confusion. When they just say journal, they are talking about the prime entry book. When they say journal entry, they are talking about double entry. Clear? When they just say journal, they are talking about prime entry books. When they say journal entry, they are talking about double entry. So here they are asking for the double entry. Now, guys, see here, I told you last class, if you all can remember, I told you if you all are finding difficult when it comes to correction of errors, just follow the steps. Okay, if you follow these steps, and I told you I will tell you how to follow these steps. Okay, so that's what I wanted to explain you all today. So fine here. See here, these are the steps I was talking about. Now, guys, let's do this correction of errors using these steps. For some guys, you don't need these steps. You can directly get the answer. Now, see the first one. Purchase invoice 21,000 has been completely omitted. For this, you don't need this step. Okay. Okay. Now, one student is asking, then why are you drawing? Why are you drawing general journal? Because, dear, correction of error, prime entry book is general journal. To correct an error, you need to know the prime entry book. To correct an error is general journal. That's why I drew general journal. Now I hope you all are clear. Okay. So guys, see here, the first one, they say that they have completely omitted. So if they have completely omitted, you have to record it. So they say that they have completely omitted a purchase invoice. Purchase invoice, what type of transactions you record in purchase invoice? Cash purchase, credit purchase, what purchase?
Credit purchase.
Credit purchase. Guys, purchase, when you make a purchase, it's credit purchase. Okay. So guys, see here, when there is a credit purchase, what's the double entry? You have completely omitted. If you have completely omitted, you just record the double entry. That's how you correct the error. So you will say, purchase debit, you will debit your purchase account, and then you will credit your creditor, because when you make a credit purchase, you create creditor. So you have to credit your creditor. So how much is the credit purchase? The credit purchase is 21,000. Guys, if you have fully omitted, to correct such error, you just have to record the double entry. You just have to record the double entry if you have fully omitted something. That's the most easiest correction of error, just writing the double entry. Okay. Guys, what's the narration? Can someone tell me the narration? How did you write the narration for this?
Recording error of omission.
Listen, very good. But it's better you don't say like that. It's very incomplete. Say here, if there is an omission, you can't use the word rectifying. You use the word recording, because this is the first time you're recording. You use rectifying, guys, if you have already recorded before and now you're correcting. We either say correcting or rectifying. But here, if you're recording this for the first time, if you're recording for this for the first time, we use the word recording. Usually omissions, when there are omissions, this is the first time you're recording, then you don't say rectifying or correcting. You use the word recording. So you can say recording of fully omitted. You have fully omitted, no? So recording of fully omitted credit purchase, recording of fully omitted credit purchase, okay, credit purchase of goods. You have credit purchase of goods, rupees 21,000. Okay, recording of fully omitted credit purchase of goods 21,000. Guys, you can't write a narration very simply by saying rectifying fully omission. You can't do that. They will not give you marks. Okay, so you can say recording of fully omitted credit purchase of goods 21,000. Now go to the next one. Okay, the next one, say here, electricity bill paid 2,500 has not been recorded in electricity bill account. So guys, when you pay electricity, can someone tell me the correct double entry? What's a correct double entry when you pay electricity?
Electricity account
Electricity account debit, cash account credit.
Very good. The correct double entry, when you pay electricity, you have to debit your electricity and credit your cash. How much is the value? I didn't see. How much is the value?
500.
1,500. So you will debit your electricity by 1,500. You should credit your cash. 2,500. Sorry. 2,500. Then you have to credit your cash by 2,500. But how have they recorded? They have said they recorded only they haven't recorded in the electricity account. That means where have they recorded? If they haven't recorded only cash account, guys, they are specifically telling they haven't recorded in the electricity account. If they haven't recorded in the electricity account, that means they have only credited the cash. They have only credited the cash because they forgot to record in the electricity account. Then guys, now you compare and see, is there anything correct here when you compare? Is there anything correct?
Cash.
Cash is correct. You can cut it off, right? Since cash is correct, you have correctly recorded cash, cut it off. Your cash is correct. There is no problem. The only problem is you didn't record in the electricity account. So now what you do? Record it. The only problem is you haven't recorded in the electricity account. So you have to record it now. So guys, what is the correction entry? Electricity, since you didn't record, you have to record it now. Electricity is an expense. It comes to the debit side. Okay, since you haven't recorded, go and record it in the debit side. How much it is? 2,500. Are you done correcting the error? Yes or no? Are you done? Why not?
It's just equal.
There is no credit balance.
There is no credit, guys. You're done correcting the error. Guys, if you have nowhere to put the credit entry, where do you put it?
Suspense account.
Suspense account. Guys, see here, we are done correcting the error. Even though we are done correcting the error, we don't have anywhere to put the credit entry. Since we don't have anywhere to put the credit entry, you will open something called suspense account. In the suspense account, guys, you're going to record the credit entry. In the suspense account, you will record the credit entry. Remember, suspense account, you use it to record after you're done correcting the error. If you have nowhere to put another entry, you will open something called the suspense account. If you have nowhere to put, go and put it in the suspense account. Clear? So then, guys, how can you write here? Do you use the word recording or rectifying? Recording. Why? Did you record in the electricity account before?
No.
No. Then how can you say? You will say recording, right? You haven't recorded in the electricity account before. If you have recorded and if you have recorded wrong, you will say rectifying. This is the first time you're recording in the electricity account. So you will say recording of what? Recording of
Electricity.
Recording of
Electricity.
No, you should say omission. You omitted what? What did you omit? You omitted electricity paid in which account? You will say, guys, recording of omission of electricity. Electricity paid. You have paid electricity, but you omitted it. Recording of omission of electricity paid rupees 2,500 in the electricity account. If you don't use this, your answer is wrong. You should specifically say you have omitted in the electricity account. Guys, here it's a full omission. You fully omitted a transaction. We said the second one is a partly omission. You omitted only one entry. You didn't fully omit it. You just omitted only one. You recorded in the cash correctly, no guys. Only problem is you didn't record in the electricity. So we say it's a partly omission. See, recording of omission of electricity paid 2,500 in the electricity account. You have omitted in the electricity account. Okay. No, Shahim, you have to write like this. Recording of 2,500. If you're writing, you can say recording of 2,500 electricity paid, which was debited in the cash book, but not credited in the electricity. You should tell what are you recording. How does people will know when you read this? We don't know what's the transaction, right? So you should say the electricity paid. Clear? Yes, Shane, it's okay, you can. Now, guys, go to the next one. Discount received 500 was debited to the discount allowed. As you have received discount, but instead of you debiting the discount allowed, you went and, sorry, you received a discount. Instead of crediting discount received, what you went and did, you went and debited your discount allowed. You went and debited your discount allowed. Guys, when there is a discount received is credit side or debit side? Discount received. So tell me.
Credit side.
Discount received should be credit side. This is the correct entry. You have to write it in the credit side when there is a discount received. But they went and debited. This is the correct one. But they went and debited to discount allowed, which is wrong. Instead of crediting discount received, they went and debited discount allowed. Now, guys, what's the correct entry? The correct entry is discount received should be credited. So let's go and write the correct entry. The correct entry, guys, you have to credit your discount received. So I will go and credit my discount received. Okay, I'll explain. Just give me 1 minute. So you go and credit your discount received by how much? 500, because that's the correct entry. Guys, how have they recorded? They have debited discount allowed. Guys, if, yes, Shane, it's okay, you can do that. Guys, see here, they have debited discount allowed. So if they have debited discount allowed, this is wrong right now. What should you do to cancel it? What should you do to cancel it?
Just cut it off.
Cut it off, or if
Cancel.
you cut it off.
Credit it with suspense account.
You should, yeah, to cancel, you should write the opposite entry. Guys, to cancel something, always write the opposite entry. Discount allowed, debit is wrong. So now you have to cancel by crediting it. Very good. Yeah, Nuha, that's correct. Okay, now see here, discount allowed, debit is wrong. You have to cancel because you can't debit discount allowed when there is a discount received. So now you should cancel. To cancel, you will credit your discount allowed by 500. You have to credit your discount allowed by 500 so that you can cancel. Now, guys, see here. Can you tell me where do you write the debit entry? Where do you write the debit entry?
Account.
Suspense account. You have nowhere to write the debit entry. You will write the debit entry in suspense account. How much will you write? 500 or 1,000?
1,000.
1,000, because debit and credit side should be equal. So you will write 1,000. Guys, the credit side total is 1,000. If you see the credit side, the total is 1,000. So you have to debit it also 1,000. So guys, you will go to your suspense account. You will say discount received 500, discount allowed 500. You will separately show how you got this 1,000. You got this 1,000 due to a discount allowed, as well as you have got this 1,000 due to a discount received. Okay, I will explain this one more time for the students who didn't understand. Listen carefully. They have done a mistake. Okay, there is a discount received of 500. Discount received is credit side. They did a mistake by recording in the discount allowed account debit side. So the correct entry is discount receives are income. No, guys, income should be credited. This is the correct entry. Okay, but instead of writing in the credit side, they by mistakenly went and recorded in the discount allowed. In the discount received, they should write it in the credit side, but they went and debited the discount allowed. Okay, first of all, you have to write the correct entry. What's the correct entry? Discount received should be credited. But what did they do? They debited discount allowed. No, guys. So now you should cancel. To cancel, you will credit your discount allowed. So now you're done correcting the error because this is wrong. Because this is wrong, you should cancel. To cancel, you have to make the opposite entry. Opposite is discount allowed is credited. So you're done recording the credit entry. Now you don't have anywhere to record the debit. Since you don't have anywhere, you will go and record it in the suspense account. Since you have nowhere to record, you will go and record the debit entry in the suspense account. Clear? Now, guys, what you can narrate, how can you say? Now you can't use the word recording. You have to use rectifying, or you say correcting. Either you can say rectifying or you can say correcting. Okay, so you can say, guys, correcting the error. You're correcting the error of what did they do? Debiting. How can you write the narration? Can someone tell me? I'll give you 1 minute. Write the narration by yourself. Wait, I'll show the question. Okay. See here, discount received has been debited to discount allowed. Correcting the error of debiting, the same thing you can write. Correcting the error of debiting discount received in the discount allowed account. You are correcting the mistake of debiting. Okay, so wait, we'll see your answers. Okay, yeah, Shahim, your answer is correct. I'll just copy paste his one. So fine, we can say like that. So I'll write here. So guys, you can say correction of 500, which was erroneously recorded in discount allowed account instead of discount received account. Even that is correct. Okay, you can say correction of 500. Wait, I'll write it properly. Okay. Guys, just make sure the narration which you're writing, anyone who reads this will understand what's the mistake you have done. The narration you're writing, the person who should write should understand. I mean, the one who is reading your answer should understand what's the narration. So you can say correction of 500, which was erroneously recorded, rupees 500, which was erroneously recorded in the discount allowed account instead of discount received. There is a discount received, but you recorded it in discount allowed. Even that's correct. Fine. Now let's go to the next one. Before that, we'll finish the suspense account. Now, guys, you will total the suspense account. Which side is big? Debit or credit side? Which side is big?
Credit
Suspense
side.
account. Credit side. How much is the total?
2,500.
2,500. Put it in both the sides. 2,500, 2,500. How much is the trial balance value? How much is the trial balance value? You have to find the trial balance value. How much is it?
1,500.
Sorry?
1,500.
1,500. Guys, your trial balance value is coming in. The difference goes to as trial balance value. It's 1,500. My question for you all, guys, will the suspense account have closing balance? Once you are done correcting the errors, will your suspense account have closing balance?
No.
No, guys, once you're done correcting all the errors, your suspense account will not have closing balance. Please remember that. If you're having closing balance, that means your answer is wrong. You have done a mistake somewhere. So guys, see here, in this question, they didn't give us the trial balance value. We have to find it. After you correct all the errors, the difference will be your trial balance value. They didn't give us. We found out. How did we find out? Credit side was bigger. I put the credit side in both the sides and found the difference. 2,500 minus 500 minus 500. That's giving you 1,500. And it's coming in the debit side because the debit side was small. So I have to write the difference in the debit side. Okay, let's do the last question of the question 6, the main question 6, last question. Guys, bank reconciliation, one of the easiest all-over questions you all can get because the format never changes, always the same format and always the same examples. Okay, so bank reconciliation question is really easy when it comes to all of us. Okay, so just make sure you all just know what you should debit, what you should credit, what you should add, what you should deduct. Okay. Wait, Amani and Henry, why did you say no? I just now. So why did you say no? See, how did I get this 1,500? See, 2,500 was big. No, so I put in both the sides. After I put in both the sides, I found that the smaller side is the debit side. Since the debit side is small, what did I do? 2,500 is the total. No, I took 2,500, deducted 500, deducted 500. I got 1,500. I found the difference, guys. 2,500 minus 500 minus 500. I'll get 1,500. Are you clear now? Are you all clear now? Okay, Rizma, Henry. Fine. Now let's continue. The last question, where you have to draw the adjusted bank account and you have to draw the bank reconciliation statement. Quickly draw, guys. Don't wait till I do. You all finish it off by yourself. Okay, so I'll draw the adjusted bank account. Adjusted bank account, and then after that I'll draw the bank reconciliation statement. Okay, and then bank reconciliation statement. By the way, guys, the last question, I'll try to send you all the answers. I don't think we will have time to do the explanation part. Okay, I'll try to send the answers after the class. You all do it alone by yourself. The last question, I mean question number 7. Okay, I'll send you all the answers. You all can correct it. Okay, so guys, bank reconciliation statement. In the bank reconciliation statement, guys, what you have to do, first of all, you have to put the adjusted bank account balance. Unpresented check, add or deduct? Add. PP. Unpresented plus, remember like that. Unpresented, you have to add. Okay, so you add unpresented check. What about unrealized? Subtract. You have to subtract, deduct unrealized check, reduce. Okay, unpresented check you have to add, and if there are any unrealized check, guys, you have to deduct it. Unrealized. Okay, so that's it. You have to know, guys, and then you have to know what are the items you debit, what are the items you credit when it comes to your adjusted bank account. Okay, so now say here, first of all, they say the balance of bank account of V business was 42,000. The balance of bank account is how much? Guys, it's 42,000. Bank is a debit balance, no, so write it in the debit side, 42,000. Okay, bank account closing balance becomes the opening of adjusted bank account. Bank account closing balance is the opening of what? Adjusted bank account. And then they say on that day, the balance of the bank statement was not equal for the balance of the bank account. Following reasons were affected due to the reasons for the difference is due to these following 4 items. Bank charge, where do you record? Where do you record bank charge? Okay. Which side, debit or credit?
Credit.
Credit. Remember, if you all are forgetting, just remember in reconciliation, you only record unrealized and unpresented checks. Others goes to adjusted bank account. So guys, bank charge, bank is charging from you, money goes out, you have to credit. Bank is charging from you, money goes out, you credit your bank account, 2,500. 2,500. Next one, guys, deposited but unrealized. Unrealized checks you have to deduct from your reconciliation statement. Go and deduct unrealized check, that is 12,000. Debtors direct remittance. Debtor is directly putting money to your bank account. Debit or credit?
Debit.
Debit, guys. Debtor is directly depositing. We say direct deposit, or we say direct remittance. Debtor directly puts money to your bank account. You have to debit your bank account. You have to debit your bank because your money comes in. Then, guys, issued check not presented. We say unpresented checks. Unpresented checks are added in the reconciliation. Unpresented checks, you should add it in the reconciliation statement. So guys, we are done. All we have to do is get the closing balance. Adjusted bank account, which side is big, debit or credit side?
Debit.
Debit. Put it debit side. Put it in both the sides, guys. Debit side is big, 54,000. You will put it both the places, 54,000. Okay, and then guys, after that, see which side is small, credit side is small. Since credit side is small, get the balance in the credit side. That's going to be 54,000 minus 2,500. Your closing balance is how much? 51,000. Is this correct? The value is correct, right? 51,500. Wait, I think the value I wrote wrong.
45,500.
No. Direct deposit is 6,000. Yeah, that's why I was wondering. Direct deposit is 6,000. Guys, since your direct deposit is 6,000, your closing balance is 45,500. So your BBF comes in the debit side, 45,500. Your adjusted bank account balance is 45,500. It should come in your bank reconciliation first line. Why? Then only you can find how much was your bank statement balance. Okay, so adjusted bank account closing balance, you will take it to bank reconciliation first line. So then guys, 45,000 plus unpresented check, deduct unrealized check will give you your bank statement balance. No, bank reconciliation, you don't have debit or credit side, you have only add and deduct. Unpresented are added, unrealized are deducted. Okay, guys, unpresented should be added, unrealized should be deducted. Remember, for your O-levels, guys, only unpresented and unrealized will be tested in reconciliation statement. So anything other than unpresented and unrealized check, you will go and put it in the adjusted bank account. Clear? Okay. So, guys, in our book, the format given has debit and credit column. Are you sure? I think it's just 2 columns, but it's not debit and credit side. Just go and check it. If you want, I'll check it. Wait. See here. I don't know whether it's chapter 8. Not this. Bank I think you're talking about the bank statement. Bank statement has debit and credit side. Bank reconciliation, you don't have debit and credit side there. See, I think you're talking about the bank statement. See, the bank reconciliation, it does not have debit and credit side. Okay. It's just 2 columns. That's it. Unpresented checks, touch it, you will see in the, you will identify unpresented checks. It will be there in the credit side of the bank account, but not there in the bank statement. Unrealized check will be there in the debit side of the bank account, but not there in the bank statement. That's how you identify. Okay, fine. So remember, unrealized check, debit side of the bank account, unpresented checks, credit side of the bank account. Okay, so guys, we have, if you want, we can do up to this part and finish it, this part, because only this will take like too much time. We'll finish up to here. Okay, then only I have the third one as the requirement. Okay, now see here. Question number 7. What is the objective of preparing trade account? Guys, what is the objective of preparing trading account? Can someone tell me? Why do you prepare trading account? What to find? To find what? To find what? There is something you will find through the trading account. Net profit? Net over?
Gross profit.
Gross profit, guys. Trading account is, if you all can remember, you take the sales, deduct cost of sales, opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock, then you will have gross profit. Guys, trading account, what is the objective of trading account? Yes, I will send it. Okay, the objective of trading account is to calculate or to identify the gross profit for the year end. In order to identify the gross profit for the year end, we prepare trading account. I hope you all wrote it down. Okay, to identify the gross profit for the year end. Okay, then the next one, or you can say for a period, to identify the gross profit for a period. Write the journal entry for bad debt. Who can tell me what's a double entry to record bad debt? Where do you debit? Where do you credit? Bad debt.
Bad debt account.
Bad debt debit.
Bad debt. Very good. Bad debt is an expense. Expense becomes debited. You should debit when you're writing the journal entry. I told always write with the value. You debit your bad debt, guys. For whom are you? Who is not paying you money? Debtor. because debtor is not paying you money, only it becomes bad debt. So you should reduce from your debtor. To reduce from your debtor, you credit. Bad debt becomes debit, while your debtor should be credited. Okay. Yes, Shaheen, if you want the details, if you have the tute, I mean, you can check the details here, the contact number and everything is given. Okay. I will, if there are grade 10 students here, I will be starting a new batch at the end of this month if you all want to join, because some of you are asking me for the details. If you all want to join at the end of this month, I will be keeping a free session. The first chapter will be free, and then from next month you all can pay and join. Okay. So guys, see here the next one. Question number 2. What are the 2 characteristics of an asset? Can someone first of all define assets? Can someone define asset? Yes, soon. Asset is a
Resources controlled by the business.
Okay, very good. Asset is a resource controlled by the business. Continue. It is a resource controlled by the business. You all already told one characteristic. Guys, the first characteristic you can say asset is a resource controlled by the business. What is the continue? Next one. It arises as a result of
Past
Transaction.
past transaction. And then, guys, and then it will
Which will
Yeah.
influence the future.
very good. It will give future economic benefits. Gives future economic benefits. Okay. So guys, we say asset is a resource. Asset is a resource controlled by the business as a result, which arise as a result of past transaction and which will give future economic benefit. Okay. So I will send you in the chat box, I will send you the answer. It is a resource. Okay. You can say first characteristic, you can say resource controlled by the business. Okay. And then guys, the second characteristic, you can say arose as a result of a past transaction. And then guys, you can say it will, don't ever say inflow of cash. It's not only cash. We use the word economic benefit or resources. Okay. You can say inflow of future resources, or you can say economic benefits. Okay. Either resource, it will inflow to the business, or it is future economic benefits. I hope you all are clear. Guys, state 2 elements used to prepare a statement of financial position.
Asset, equity, liability.
Asset, equity, liability. Statement of profit or loss.
Income and expense.
Income and expense. Guys, to prepare statement of profit or loss, you have income and expenses. To prepare statement of financial position, you will have asset, equity, and liability. Guys, some of you all are asking, am I starting grade 10 or 11? Guys, usually I do accounting fast track program. First of all, I will do the grade 10. Okay, and then I'll do the grade 11 before your exams. You don't have to worry. I have already done 4 batches, and now I'm going to start my 5th batch where I do fast track programs. Usually it takes around 7 to 8 months to finish the theory part. First of all, I'll finish the grade 10, then I'll start the grade 11, because without studying the grade 10, it's difficult for the student to understand grade 11. So you need to know the basics. So that's why I first do grade 10, then grade 11. What is the answer for the first one? What is the objective of preparing trading account? I'll write here. To identify, okay, to identify the gross profit. You prepare it to identify the gross profit for the period. Okay, guys, I hope you all got the benefit of today's class. I will send the answer script only for the third part. Other than that, we are done. Okay. And then, guys, to do financial statement, I'll send you all the double entries. If you all are in the groups, you all will get it. Okay. Income and expenses, Rizma, for statement of profit or loss. Okay. Guys, see here, I'll send you the double entries you need to prepare financial statements, such as statement of profit or loss, financial position, or maybe NPOs. All these you need double entries. So I'll send all the maximum double entries which they will test you in your O-levels when it comes to adjustments. The maximum they will test you. I'll send a picture of it. You all can just go through it. You all are in the groups, right? So guys, let's stop it here. That if you all are not in the group, even if you are in the class list you might get. Okay guys, say here, I hope you all understood everything and got the benefit. Guys, please do your exam well, study well, just get the maximum out of the days you have now, and don't get tension, just do whatever you know, guys, and make sure you make yourself happy. Okay, so let's stop it here, guys. That's it for today, and good luck for your exams. Take care, study well.